Hi, I'm Raina Swan, author of the amazing short story You Never Know. It's about two friends whose past comes back to haunt them. You can read it now, only on Kindle Unlimited. Or you can order that shit as an ebook. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's only $4 funky ass dollars. Every time I try to tell y'all some shit, hey, my little raggities, what is up? How are we doing? How are we feeling today? If you are new here, I am Raina Swan, aka your new book bestie, aka Big Raggedy. I know that's right, period. Welcome. I'm happy you're here. If you are new here, I post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, okay? You got a lot of catching up to do, friend. Yeah, you do. It's okay. It's okay. There's still hope. So today we are doing a little Kindle refreshing and then also talking about the two new Kindle Unlimited books I just downloaded. And I'm a little excited about them. They're completely different types of books, but I think this is gonna be a video that we all can appreciate, okay? So for those of you who are new here, before I lost my dear sweet Kindle, Quinn Nicole, in that tragic accident, I used to decorate her a lot with different types of fabric. And I've tried to do the same with my new Kindle Kendrick. This is paper, not fabric. But it just doesn't feel the same. That's why he got paper on his, and I just haven't put any fabric on him. But today, I said, you know what? It's Halloween week. Let's see if we can find some Halloween fabric while we're here in this dusty Walmart. So let's see what I got. They didn't have many selections as far as like Halloween, but I did see some cute stuff. Like they had a really cute Peter Rabbit and the Peanuts, like Charlie Brown, Snoopy. They had those types of fabric. And I thought it was so cute. And the little girl in me really wanted to get those too, but I was like, girl, like, for what? So we're staying on theme. I was like, you know what? Let's just save a coin and just get this one. You said you wanted to decorate Kendrick for Halloween, so let's do it. So the only really scary one they had, and this is not really scary, they had a Night Before Christmas fabric. And I was like, okay, that's perfect for the season. We got our girl Sally on here too. So let's go ahead and take off this crazy sticker. And let's really get into what is given, okay? So I am most likely going to, let's see, how am I going to cut this? Because I want to get Sally and Jack. But I really, okay, hold on. Because Sally and Jack is chilling right here. But Jack is down here looking like, huh? What you say? So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to cut this just right. So it can fit on Kendrick just right. Because I don't think Sally and Jack is going to be, unless I, hold on. I put them up here. But even if I did have Jack all the way up at the top, Sally is getting cut off. So let's see, maybe if I put Sally up, okay. If I have Sally at the top, it can look like this. Which is cool, but I think there's a lot of purple going on, okay? Sorry to all my purple lovers, but I'm just, you know, Or maybe I could just do 2 different pieces and switch them out. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Okay, so let's get to cutting. We'll do maybe some different variations and see which ones look better. So I'm going to cut this out, and when I come back, I will show you how it looks. I'm not using any special techniques. I'm really eyeballing it because I'm really an artist for real. No, all I'm doing for real is just lining it up with the Kindle and just cutting around it and then cutting off the excess pieces. You know, I used to really like trace the fabric, but today I don't feel like doing anything. Right? Okay, so I'll be back. Maybe I do need to get my lazy ass up and grab a pen or a pencil. Y'all, look how I cut this out. Hold on. Give me a second. Maybe I need to get up because this is what I get for trying to be lazy and not get the hell up. Okay, let me try again. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Also, something funny happened to me at work. I was walking down the hall and this man was like, "What's up, Sade?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like, "You don't remember me?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "We used to work together at Mercy Hospital." I was like, "Nah, that wasn't me." He was like, "You look like her." I'm like, "No, that wasn't me." And he was like, "Your name not Sade?" I said, "No." He said, "Then why you say hi then?" I said, "I thought you said, 'What's up, Shawty?' What's up, Shawty?" That's what I thought you said." And he was like, "Nah." He was like, but that do sound like Shawty though." I said, "Yeah. That's why I said hi." Child, I'm telling y'all, what I tell y'all in the last vlog, my hearing ain't that good. That's how y'all know that lady was talking real reckless about me and real loud and real bold, because my hearing is not, I promise my hearing is not the best. I thought that man was like, "What's up, Shawty?" He said, "What's up, Shawty?" And hear my little slow ass go, "Hey, you remember me?" Hell no. Why you say hi? You said, "What's up, Shawty?" I'm thinking I'm thinking, you code switching. So I'm like this with mine. What's up? The whole time you thought I was somebody else. What the hell? I thought you was tripping. Whole time it was me. Shit. Okay, let me get back to what I was doing. Okay, we gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna go get a marker. I'm going to measure it out, and then I'm going to cut it. Okay, don't be like Raina. 2 hours later. Okay, so this is Sally and Jack. Okay. Now, if y'all see anybody cutting up fabric and using it as a Kindle case, call them out. Say where you saw it first, okay? Tell them to tag me. But yes, okay, so this is Sally. Sally is cool, I like how she's accompanied with a lot of bats, okay? Jack is at the bottom, like he's looking up at her. I like it. It's giving romance. Dark and twisted romance. Also, I did cut out another part of the fabric. Boom. This is just featuring Jack, and I don't know. Which one y'all like better? Going with Sally or this one? Let me know. I kind of like Sally. I like the one with Sally. I don't know why. But yeah. Moving right along. Let's talk about the 2 books I just downloaded, okay? Because your girl is trying to fill up her Kindle space. I have a lot of space left in my Kindle, and I don't feel like I'm utilizing it enough. And I have the nerve to potentially want to buy another one, just for the simple fact that I lost Quinn. I don't need another Kindle, but I hella want to buy another one. But I told myself, like, unless them suckers is releasing like a cream colored Kindle or a lavender colored Kindle, maybe a red or like a baby pink, you know, something real cute, then you don't need it. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go back to this version and we're gonna keep Sally on there. But y'all tell me what y'all think. So let's get into the books that I just downloaded. It's only 2, and then I'm gonna let y'all go on about y'all day, okay? So let's talk about it, okay? So first up on the list, we have a little horror, okay? But don't go away, okay? Because they both not horror stories, okay? I just want you, just stay with me, okay? So this book is called Mischief Night, and what really gagged me was the mental patients, okay? Don't nothing scare me more than a mental health patient. For example, I'm walking around my job and this lady is screaming out, "I need a fucking cigarette or everybody's gonna die." I looked at my coworker looked at me. I said, "We need to get off this floor right now." Yeah. Yeah. "Everybody's gonna die if I don't get a cigarette." I started to say, "Ma'am, if I smoked, I promised I would give you one." Yeah. So think of just a bunch of mental ill patients just out on the loose, okay? That is what Mischief Night is giving. So let's get into this synopsis, okay? So it says, can you make it to Halloween? When a family finds themselves under siege by a band of bloodthirsty psychopaths, will they fall victim to their deadly tricks? October 30th, 1979, as thunder booms and lightning strikes the skies over Pine Hill Mental Hospital, a mass breakout unleashes dozens of dangerously disturbed inmates into the darkness. While the authorities scramble to round up the escapees through the storm, 3 of the institution's most demented patients form an unholy alliance. Jack, a charismatic cult leader, Ollie, a debaucherous deviant, and Wallace, a mute mountain of a man with freakish strength and no conscience. Liberated from their imprisonment, the trio of madmen celebrate their newfound freedom by leaving a trail of mutilated bodies across the countryside. Meanwhile, Susan, a young mother, braves the storm with her 8-year-old son, attempting to get away from a different kind of monster, a tormentor, in the form of a man she once loved, but now turns her every waking moment into a living nightmare. A man that will not be happy to find that his family has fled and will go to any lengths to bring them home. Seeking refuge at her brother's farm, Susan's peace will be short-lived when the Mannix descend on the isolated family in the midst of a blackout, seeking fresh blood to spill. This retro slasher novella from James Cain, author of Pursuit and Black Friday, will send you on a pulse-pounding roller coaster of terror that begs one simple question: will anyone survive Mischief Night? Y'all, I hope them people kill that baby daddy. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the psycho trio get him real good. Because why is you beating on this lady? Why is you being rough and tough with no afro puffs? Why is you doing all of that? I hope they whoop your ass. and drag you through the storm. That's what I hope happened. You know, surprise me. That's what I want to see happen. Okay? So when I checked over on Goodreads, I know I said I was gonna stop checking Goodreads, but I just can't help it. It's an addiction at this point. So I checked over on Goodreads, and people said that this book is a 4.5. That's pretty high. So that means a lot of people really, really, really enjoyed the gore, the terror, and all the terrible things that happened in this book. And I want in. Count me in. Yes, tag me in. Who knows when I'm gonna read this? I might even read this in December. Who knows? But it's on my Kindle. I do know that. So I will be getting to it soon. When, I don't know. Don't worry about it. So anywho, let's get into this next story, which is a little family drama, a little urban family drama. Okay, we have Catching Flights by Lady Nisha. Now this will be my first Lady Nisha book. I think I tried Losing Control, or I was thinking about reading Losing Control, but I don't know. All I know is it never happened. So this will be my first go around with Lady Nisha, and I don't think she's gonna disappoint me. Everybody loves her books, and I'm here for a good time. I love a little family drama, and yeah, we have two half sisters at odds. So let's see what this synopsis is talking about, okay? It says, half sisters Kindle and Renee are the modern day versions of oil and water. From the moment they were introduced to one another, the sisters knew they didn't have anything in common other than their father's DNA. Kindle is a natural born leader. At 26 years old, she is living her best life with no attachments or responsibilities. Kindle is as free as a bird, and that's just how she likes it. Renee, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. From the early age, she craved constant reassurance and validation from those around her. Living above her means is second nature. She'll do practically anything to stay ahead of her half-sister. When secrets are revealed and life-changing bombs are dropped, years of jealousy and pent-up aggression send the sisters over the edge. Dive into this messy tale that will have you wondering who is right and who is wrong. Y'all, I don't know. Being somebody who craves validation is very dangerous, because a lot of the times them same people have a lot of misplaced anger. Like, why is you hating on me? Is that necessary? Like, why? Why are you taking it out on me? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not bothering nobody. But you a hater and you mad because you want all the attention on you. And you mad because I'm over here shining by myself. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in getting into this. I'm trying to see how many pages it is. Okay, it don't have no chapters in the table of contents at all. It's not telling me how many pages it is. The very last page that says that's supposed to be like the thank yous, it said 250 pages. So that's not a lot. So pretty simple, easy read, and it's given messy fun time. So I will gladly dive into that. And yeah, that is it. I do have some Halloween treats that I need to pack for my kids. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I got a few things from the Dollar Tree, just, you know, as a little thank you for the kids who are in my daughter's class, because my youngest child, for those of you who are new here, she's on the spectrum, and so she's in general population as a non-verbal baby, yes. And the kids in her class, they just treat her so well. They're always looking out for her. These are little bats. They're always looking out for her and, you know, making sure that my baby is good. And they be giving us more updates than her raggedy ass teacher. So, as a little thank you, I went to Dollar Tree and I got them babies some treats. And that teacher better let my baby pass them out, or we're going to have some problems. Okay? So, I'm going to sit here and pack these kids their little treats. And I want y'all to have an amazing day. And I will see you guys Wednesday. Bye.